How you doing? How you doing? This your boy John Doe. John Doe. How you John Doe? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? John Doe. John Doe. Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing, man? I'm joined today by my homie, my dog, my close friend. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who y'all don't like. You know, I'm just fucking with you, man. This is my nigga, man. Next Gen, say what's up, sir.
It's your boy Nxtgen720, and we're back with another video. We're doing something new today, people. You know, we double recording.
Yeah. This is a dual cast, so you know what I'm saying. The same video will be on each other channel, you know what I'm saying? Just a different perspective, like you'll see his shit like he do it, and you're gonna see it how I do my shit, you know what I'm saying? This my 2 cents, I don't know what the fuck he gonna call it on his channel, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be his point of view. But today, I think it was something that you want to hit off on, that Capcom thing. You gonna
sign off. You know, they started a little, well, I said like this, hold on, I said like this. You know, people that, you know, they fuck with your boy heavy on Twitter, you know, and I just like for shits and giggles. Someone posted, you know, some of, I think, Capcom's financial situation, and they hurting. They, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, Microsoft has a pretty good relationship already with Capcom. So I'm thinking to myself, like, instead of them, which I think we better, instead of them worried about them getting, you know, the Titanfall IP, buy fucking Capcom.
Dude, that made perfect sense.
You got Street Fighter, you got the Resident Evil, you can bring back Mega Man, you got all types of shit, you know what I mean? And to me, that would be a much better purchase. I would, you know, as an Xbox fan, you know what I mean? I would rather them buy Capcom, you know what I mean? Like, that's before it's EA or somebody snatch them up. Buy fucking Capcom.
Man, dude, do you know how mad that would make people, dog? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, the gaming world will flip on his head. Think about it, because they getting the IP like Mega Man, though. You get what I'm saying? You know how many people want Mega Man?
Yeah, but Microsoft got the money to do it.
Yeah,
here's the thing, though. People, how you say, the eyes are bigger than these stuff. They always say they want these IPs and stuff, and when they come out, they don't support. Yep. You know what I mean? And Capcom, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I don't know what fucked them up financially. I don't know what did it for them, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, they may be scared to put out a Capcom because it's financially. You know what I mean? So if you motherfucker would partner with a motherfucker like Microsoft.
You mean put out a Mega Man?
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, you partner with a motherfucker like Microsoft with, you know what I mean, with deep pockets, you know what I mean? It's, you know, it is what it is. Microsoft ain't got to touch them, let them do what they do. I mean, that's saying go out there and spin, but let them make their games, back their games, they have their games exclusive on the Xbox. That's a win-win for everybody, man. I'm just being real.
Hold on, Next Gen, and this go with what you remember. We had this conversation, and we were saying like, how can Microsoft get a foothold in the Japanese market? Capcom would be the perfect scenario for them to do that, because they got the games that the Japanese players want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like the name Capcom is, you know what I'm saying? It is known for having great games. You know what I'm saying? Just the name alone, even though they have watered it down with like games like multiple Street Fighters, but I see Capcom being in the same level as a Square Enix. And Square Enix is, like, you know what I'm saying, a real big company over there. You know, Square Enix, Capcom, Konami, you know what I'm saying? All of these are iconic Japanese companies. So if Microsoft could get a company like that, I think that should be fucking huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, Microsoft. Make it goddamn happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know who could swoop in and make this shit happen on the other side, though?
Who?
Nintendo.
Yeah. Now, to me, that, and how you say you being motherfucker, that's, you being, how you said, you being, what's I'm looking for here? Like I said, it'd be good for Microsoft, but bad for motherfucking, Nintendo. I just think I wouldn't want Nintendo to change Capcom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be bad for Nintendo to bomb, you know what I mean? And plus, they platform ain't strong enough. I want a game like Street Fighter with the best graphics can be. I'm just saying, is that a low blow? I'm just being honest here.
Man, to be honest with you,
biased. They just where I want to come as being biased.
Hold on. To be honest with you, Next Gen, I think Nintendo trying to change to cater to what you were saying though. If you look, hold on. If you looked at the new Smash Brother and the features that they put in that new Smash Brother, that is more down the lines of what you was talking about. You get what I'm saying? With the flexibility of the game. Have you seen anything from it?
Wait. Come on, as far as the Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like the title, Smash Brothers. Listen here, I'm just saying.
No homo.
But I don't like the game. But to me, and I'm not knocking those who like it, I don't look at that game as being a true fighting game. I like the tech and I like the street. I like jumping off the stage, And plus, I'm being real. I don't like Nintendo's characters. I don't like those kitty marshmallow type, Yoshis and Kirby's. I don't like shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking those who do. That just ain't my cup of coffee. You know what I mean? I like 4 sugars and extra cream in my coffee. That ain't my cup of coffee.
Man, I
like extra sweet. I ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean?
But to be honest with you, I know a lot of grown motherfuckers. I think his name We Love. You know what I'm saying? Grown motherfuckers defend Nintendo, but I can't knock Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going out and I got a choice to get my children an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a Nintendo, I would rather get them the Nintendo. You get what I'm saying? Because of those same characters that you don't like. You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
because it's more appealing to a young, you know what I'm saying? It's meant for a young child.
Okay, well, I got to say that right there is a double-edged sword because at the end of the day, my only begotten son, Nintendo costed me money because I went out and bought him a GameCube, and just, in essence, the GameCube didn't have some third-party support, but he didn't want to play. He wanted to play online with his friends. My son more gravitated towards the more, like you say, blood and gore type games. He doesn't like those kiddies type stuff. Now my daughter, that's something different. You know what I mean? Actually, he prefers the games on the cell phone. But you know what I mean? As far as my son, he didn't like that cartoony shit either. You know what I mean? He wants to play online with his friends. Yeah, that's what he's all about. But I do see Nintendo. Here's the thing. Let me express myself a little better. Now, not to be biased, I said it'd be good for Microsoft to buy it because you will get those IPs that you wanted. Now, you're being real. Nintendo was kind of tight with their purse strings. It is what it is. But I seen a little piece of that trailer when they was talking about Smash Bros. And shit.
Yeah.
And I got something I want to say about that, too. I seen the little trailer when they was talking about Smash Bros., right? And they showed that they played it to have the best experience with this game. You have to buy the internet port, the dongle, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, the Ethernet jack. Yeah.
And that leads me to say, again, you put out that internet port, it only costs about 25 cents to add to a motherboard. Nintendo, that's something you put on a console. That is the worst trying to play fight over Wi-Fi. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Because, I was playing, Killer Instinct. Plus, if you guys haven't downloaded it, go download it. It's awesome. I was playing Killer Instinct, and a couple of guys had, Wi-Fi, and it was the light, you know what I mean? With a fighter, you need to be plugged in hardwired, and Nintendo should have had a fucking internet port on that console. Now, with that being said, though, I don't like I said it is. I wouldn't want Nintendo to change Capcom. You know what I mean? Don't tone them down. Let them if they're gonna make something balls to the wall, let them get and do it. And just be real. Like what Nintendo did with Warner Brothers with the Batman. They had them change her costume. She said her breast was too revealing.
No, for real.
Yeah. I read an article where they had them toned down Catwoman's outfit. It was her dress, her breasts were too.
But I do agree with you on what you say. Nintendo need to stop trying to be everybody's parent. You get what I'm saying?
And that's the only reason why I wouldn't put them. That would say that would be bad for gaming. Not for gaming, just for me. It may be great for Nintendo fans, but I'd say to me, I think Microsoft will be a better fit because, like I said, Microsoft does have an unlimited. It's being real. They're one of the wealthiest companies in the world. Yeah. And our boss right now, not our boss, but the boss of Xbox, Spencer. He's a gamer at heart. This guy's a gamer.
Yeah, the dude.
He's a gamer first and an executive second.
You know something, Nxtgen? I didn't know he worked on that damn many games. I did not know that.
So did they. But like I said, it may come around and bite Microsoft in the ass, but he is a gamer first and an executive second. So it may come back. One thing he said about Don Mack, like you said, they said he did shoot down a lot of exclusives, a lot of IPs, but he made the Xbox brand a lot of money. He made the Xbox brand very popular. He went with the commercials to the dashboard and all that shit. That was his work. That was his brand. I give him that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This is a business. But you know what I mean? If I say if Microsoft was to buy Capcom, that'd be a beautiful relationship, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And even like I said, I did it, and I was the first one to cover this. They said I was stupid. I read an article that Microsoft has the big exclusives coming in from Capcom. Maybe it's Resident Evil 7. They're hurting financially. You know what I mean? So I can see Microsoft, bankrolling that whole game. You know what I mean?
So they can bankroll a whole company right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What did they say? 30 million, 100 million?
32 million. They're worth 32 million right now.
Microsoft can go in there and drop 100 million, staff the whole goddamn company.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? They pay that for exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they pay more than that just for exclusive. What they pay? $1 billion?
You know what I mean? This one, I understand what THQ went on the business, but Microsoft didn't buy THQ. Why they didn't buy Midway? Like, you know what I mean? Don Matrix, but like I said, they go out, Capcom, like, this is a no-brainer. If they let EA go in and snatch Capcom, that'd be fucked.
Oh my good man, dude! I would be so pissed off if that was to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh my good. 2K. I mean, what it is, 2K Interactive or whatever. If they snatch them up, man. Take two Interactive.
But I don't have a problem with that as long as it ain't EA. Not to say I hate EA because I don't. You know what I mean? I just, that's just. I just think it. Like I said, in the day. Microsoft, you have your Dead Rising, it sells pretty well. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, Microsoft got the deep pockets, and like you said, we can get another Mega Man without a problem. But Mega Man maybe has co-op, Xbox, whatever. Fuck. You know what I mean?
My good dude, that'd be awesome, man. That'd be absolutely awesome. You know what I'm saying? And if they was to grab up a Capcom, think about it. Street Fighter would be exclusive to Microsoft, just like Killer Instinct.
Oh man, that would be huge.
Oh man, people would be pissed off. I to be honest with you, I think if they was to do that, they'll still let Street Fighter be a multi-platform. I don't think they would lock it down exclusive, and I wouldn't want them to either because you know what I'm saying. That's a game, huh?
What you say? Say it again. You want what? I'm sorry.
I think they'll let it be a multi-plat. Would you want them to let that be a multi-plat?
No. Why would they even do that? It's business. If you want to play Street Fighter, you got to buy a platform.
Oh yeah, well, that's true. That is true. But let me move on to the next subject at hand, and this is something that I felt because I seen a couple of videos on this, and I felt some type of way, and that's about this whole Titanfall coming out on the 360. You know what I'm saying? For one, it's nowhere in hell I feel when you got a company that got 80 million installed base, you don't put a game over there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people like, I don't know why Microsoft would put a game on the 360 that's coming out on the Xbox One. You don't cut off your nose to spite your face. You get what I'm saying?
It's not Microsoft, though. Microsoft doesn't own the IP. It's Respawn Entertainment.
Well, it's exclusive, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's exclusive to Microsoft platform, but it's not Microsoft choice. That's Respawn Entertainment. Wanted to put the game also on current gen. It's a new IP. They're trying to make, it's a small company.
Yeah, that way they're going to make their money at. Yeah, that way they're going to make their money at. You know what I'm saying? On that console. You know what I'm saying? If they got an 80 million installed base, if they get like 2 to 3 million sold on the 360, they have made a good profit. You get what I'm saying? That is huge. On top of that, something else that I want to speak on, like everybody, I looked at the digital foundries, you know what I'm saying, and everybody, the first thing they saying, well, the game is the same because the the frames per second and the resolution is close. No, the resolution and frames per second do not decide how good the game looks. That game does not look like it do on the Xbox One or the computer. You get what I'm saying? It can't. You know what I'm saying? The Xbox 360 cannot run it like those two platforms can.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like damn if you do. I'm gonna be real. Titanfall is not a game that's praised on its graphics and its beauty. It's praised because it's fun. Motherfuckers addictive. It's fun. It's fast paced. Take up, bam, 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 bam. Titanfall is not Crisis 3. It's not a fucking beautiful game. It's okay looking game. It's not nowhere near the best looking game on the Xbox One. You don't buy Titanfall for the graphics. You buy Titanfall for the gameplay.
I agree with you. But it still bothers me that people would say that a game on that's like I'm gonna put it like this here. We gonna compare it to a game that they compare it to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go out and get Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying, on the 360. It's gonna run. I'm gonna be able to shoot like I can on the Xbox One. But at the end of the day, the Xbox One gonna look crisper because it's a newer system and it's a more powerful. Exactly, it's a more powerful console.
No, you're right. It's Call of Duty's on PC. Call of Duty's on current and next. It is what it is. But let's see if they say the same thing with Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is. But if they're saying, I don't know if they're trying to insinuate that the Xbox One is not that much more powerful than the Xbox 360. That's the dumbest shit ever. What I mean? That's like, and long as the proof is in just the testillation. Like, look, bro, part of some like in fucking just being real. The first when you play Killer Instinct for the first time, whatever the case may be, very nice looking game. When Jago throws his hard, you getting the little pieces of particle effects when you throw it on your block and shit. Like that's like little stuff like that would catch your eye when you first time you hop on the next generation console. You can tell like, damn, this can't be done. Like, and this like I said, these are just launch games. When you're playing Max Curse of the Brotherhood, first time you sit down and you play that game, you're like, God damn, this motherfucker pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, it is, but it's just haters, man. That's just haters. You know what I mean? So, like I said, at the end of the day, something I wanted to talk about before this video, like as we said, it's on 4K. I was just talking to you about it.
Yeah.
I was at my uncle's house this weekend. He got a 4K television, and I'm gonna buy me like I was just talking to Doe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy me a motherfucking 4K TV. You know what I mean? May do a little documentary about it, like you know what I mean? Because like I said, I didn't know though. There's not a lot of 4K content out there, but what I see about this TV, what I read thus far, that it's supposed to upscale, your shit into 4K. Now, I believe Sony is the only, when I've seen the only company that has a actual 4K Blu-ray player. Now, they also have a 4K, like a little Roku Netflix thing, but like I said, this is the problem with Sony. That device only works on Sony's TV, and it's motherfuckers $700.
Oh no, Sony got a 4K camera that's pretty affordable too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking. I ain't talking about the topic. I'm just talking about movies.
Yeah.
Movies. You know what I mean? They got a machine like a little Netflix box, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
But movies aren't being made in 4K yet, really, right?
Well, they did some, remastered some, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying, it is a new technology. I'm just being real tender. We still don't watch content in 1080p on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have files. I think files done, but files may have a channel or two. But I'm just saying everything is normally in 720p. You know what I mean? But how you said, why bring a motherfucking knife to a gunfight? But I think I'm gonna make that move though. You think I should waste the money?
Well, you'll be future proof. If you got the money, I wouldn't say not spend it because you know what I'm saying, you'll got it, you'll be ahead of the curve. You won't have to buy one later on down the line. I put it like that.
They were talking about 8K. That's what I'm saying. Every time I bring out these 8K sets, anyway, you get two now. Now, listen, I'm saying this. If I do buy me a 4K TV this week or next week, I'm not this gonna be the last TV I buy to something else break. I'm not, you know what I mean, whether I got it or not. I'm just saying, like, it's like I'm buying a new TV every 2 years. I just got this TV right behind me a month ago that Samsung came out and replaced for free because the panel was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how did you when you went over there to your uncle's house and you looked at that TV, right?
Yeah.
Is it noticeable?
Oh hell yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say this. Look, check it out. Like
what?
This TV right here behind me. This is not my first 1080p TV. I got a few. Every TV in my house is 1080. I got six sets that are 1080. You know what I mean? But this is the bit like how should I say? When I first I had Blu-ray movies all this stuff. I got to see shit 2 years ago. But though, like if you guys go to Best Buy and the TVs that you see in that little apartment type, those are called the Magnolia line. Those are the high-end TVs. It'll be the same model on the floor, but it isn't. Just right here is the big. They say the big called the Magnolia line. And Best Buy. Make a long story short, when I put not even the 3D movies, just put a regular Blu-ray inside the Blu-ray player, and play. It looked so realistic. The shit looked fake, like somebody shot this shit with a camcorder. It took me about 2 or 3 months to get used to it. Like I was used to my Blu-rays being clear, but it looked like it looked actually fake. Like oh god damn, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was already, like I said, Blu-ray wasn't new to me. I've been buying Blu-ray movies since the motherfucking before the PS3 came out. You know, I've been buying Blu-ray since then. The HD DVD that wasn't new to me. But when I got this TV here. It was like it really, like I said in the day, it really blew my mind when I played and I played certain movies up there and shit. You know what I mean? Like I said in the day, but it is what it is, man. You know. Speaking of which, I'm gonna say it right now. If I do end up getting me a new, more likely than I am gonna buy me a new 4K television. I'm gonna get a new surround sound. So the 3D surround sound, if you guys can see, it's down to the far left from sort of right when I'm pointing at. I'm gonna give that away on my channel to one of you guys. There's gonna be somebody that been fucking rocking with your boys since day one. You know what I mean? You know, not since I made my channel, but you know what I mean? I always had nothing but positive to say. So a lot of you guys that I speak to personally, I'm so, pick a number. You guys ain't got to flood my box and asking me and begging me. I can't. Y'all ain't got one. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give you one of you guys the 3D surround sound because I'm not using it. My wife doesn't care about surround sound. I'm gonna take it because I'm gonna buy me a new one with the if I end up buying me a 4K TV, I'm gonna get a 4K surround sound with pass through. So this Polk sound bar I'm going to take, because I'm not even using my 3D surround now. I'm going to take the Polk sound bar, put that in the front room or something, and give one of you guys this 3D Samsung 3D, and I give you 2 3D HDMI wires also. Word is my bond. But anyway, what else you want to talk about, bro?
I think it was one other subject. What was the last subject? Oh, I said I want to get into that backwards compatibility shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But the backwards compatibility, man, dude, it's a big because it go down to what people been talking about. Like,
okay.
It's more a comparable thing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to compare it because I don't want to make it like a fight between the two. But Microsoft is thinking about doing backwards compatibility. You get what I'm saying?
Emulator.
And if they're doing an emulator and it's a software base and it works with your existing Xbox One, even if they sell something that you got to plug into the Xbox One, I think it'll be better than what Sony doing because they selling you games that most people already own to play on their new console. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, from that aspect that you be able to take your existing library and play them on your Xbox One, cool. But I'm gonna say it again. I don't buy a new system. Play old
game. Yeah.
I'm just being real. I don't suffer from that disease.
Man, dude. Hold on. And there's something else that I want to add to that. And if they doing this, they got to do it right, man. And when I say they got to do it right, man, if you're going to do backwards compatibility, make it backwards compatible across the board. Let me go back and talk to my people on the 360 and deal with them. Go ahead.
I'm saying that. I mean that they're on 2 different networks.
Dude, they can do it. They can do whatever. Trust me, Nxtgen, they can do it if they want to do it, man.
But like prime example, I'm gonna be real with you. When I got the Xbox 360, right, and my friends had the original Xbox before they made their move, I could see that they was online. You know, I don't even think you need to text me, but they're on 2 different networks. Yeah. I mean, they take all the 360, but you got to give people a reason, though. You can't give them anything, you know what I mean? You got to give them a reason to make that jump. Here, they're going to let you play your older games on a new Xbox, but let's like this. Why say it can't be done? Look at all the features you can do with the Xbox. With the Xbox One when it comes to video chat and with the new Connect and all that shit.
Yeah,
they don't have Skype or none of that shit on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, but let that do the talking. Let that speak for itself. You get what I'm saying? See, and this is what I'm trying to say to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because my whole thing is don't cut support of your Lifeline. The 360 is Microsoft Lifeline because they got such a big install base over there. Don't cut that Lifeline. You get what I'm saying? But give them a reason to want to move over. You get what I'm saying?
You don't think that's good enough reason. But here's the thing about it. You do realize the Xbox, when I say what Xbox is for their voice chat is Wi-Fi direct.
Yeah.
The 360 uses I forgot channel is one or two frequency up from what you use for cordless phone. It's 2 different things. That the Wi-Fi direct is is like 250 packets of data per second or whatever fuck the case. The Xbox, like, they can't communicate between the two. Like, I don't know how the hell they can do that. Not so much being on a whole different network.
I said, well, there's a will, there's a way, man. Where there's a will, next gen is a way. You know what I'm saying?
But why would you? Look. I mean, just think about it.
Listen, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get more people with honey than you will with shit. You get what I'm saying?
Make me a believer. I'm trying to understand.
Okay. Now, saying you my homeboy, right? You know what I'm saying? We cool. We kosher. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting on here. I'm kicking a bobo with you. You know what I'm saying? You know my thing is Madden. Yours is 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like I play my Madden. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here getting on the Madden. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, dude, you can pull a jersey on this new Madden, man. Shoot, helmets be flying off. You know what I'm saying? And my homeboy, he most likely into the same game. But he like, oh man, they still sliding across the field, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of glitchy shit still going on. Man, you need to go ahead and step up, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember how the Wii sold itself. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't through promotion, but remember, you always say that. It was through word of mouth. People sold the Wii. You get what I'm saying? The original Wii. Let people sell the Xbox One. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
What you say, though, they can't get, it's like throwing out the bathwater with the baby in it. They got to give you they know what's better over here. I'm just saying, technically, though, I don't think it can be done because at the end of the day, what we're using for voice chat is I mean, it's it's not even the same thing. So, like, they're using a totally different frequency than we are. So
man, next gen, they can put an adapter when they do the backwards compatibility. Like I say, what I would want them to do is do a 360 on the chip. You get what I'm saying? I think that'd be pretty cool. A 360 on the chip.
Okay, but now listen here. But you saying 360 on the chip? Then that's more money. You talking about refiguring?
Yeah. See, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind paying for Xbox One.
But we're not even talking about immediately. We're talking about the voice chat. What I want you to, like I've said, you do realize what we're using now is not what we used last generation, though.
Yeah, but hold on. If they got a 360 on the chip inside the box, then that chip would have all of the original Xbox.
So what you're saying, you want them to reconfigure it?
They wouldn't have to reconfigure because the 360 on the chip would have all of that on it. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a reconfigure.
How the chip gonna get inside the Xbox?
That's what I'm telling you. They could do it external, some external. You get what I'm saying? It don't even have to be internal.
No. You know they only going to support the Xbox for 2 more years.
3 more years.
But said 2. Now, as far as Microsoft themselves. Now, third parties still going to continue to make games for. Though you have to, end of the day. Which first same thing with Sony. You have to, you know what I mean? You can't, and then you understand you do have 80 million, but you got to give people a reason to buy your new console.
They don't need to pull a Nintendo and just completely cut support like they did the Wii, man. That was stupid.
I ain't saying cut the Xbox Live servers off. I'm not saying that. They're still paying. That's cool. That's something that they're still paying for. I get that. But, as far as these exclusives, I want my exclusives on my Xbox One. I want them to focus on it. Like I said today, and as far as Titanfall, that's out of Microsoft's hands. That's Respawn Entertainment. That was just like Ubisoft. You're going to have Watch Dogs on current gen and next gen. You're going to have that for at least 2 more years. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to agree with you. I would say lessening over time. You get what I'm saying? To where everybody move on.
I'm just saying, just think about it. Until look at it like this from this standpoint. Until we're not going to really see what the full potential of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 though, until they strictly focus on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. You have an Xbox One. You paid $500 on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Forget your friends though. You spent $500 on this motherfucker. You want to get what you paid for. You understand that?
But I paid $400 for the
you had that for 8 years though.
I ain't had it for no damn 8 years. Nigga, I had to go rebuy my motherfucking 360s.
Well, I had 360 since 2005. I'm cool.
I done been on that since 2006. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever the case, I'm cool with that. And you can plug up whatever you want. But I have a new purchase right here, $500. I want to get all the bang for my buck. You understand? I want to wow me. Let me tell you, the reason why I went out even bought a gaming PC, first one and the second was because I got tired of this generation, dog. Yo, I got so many fucking games. I would want something new and something improved. I've been there since day one. Now, I'm not saying some guys may have got their console 2 or 3 years ago, that they, might not be ready yet to make that leap. So they're going to be realized both the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, they're not going to take off until these consoles become about $300, $250. That's when people go out to buy $300. You know what I mean? So we got at least, like I said, about 2 years from now. I don't know what much Sony can do with the price. Being that they're not in the same predicament, as money wise as Microsoft is. You know what I mean? It's not a shot at Sony. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, stuff over time. See, the thing when it comes down to consoles, see, it's not that the consoles actually get cheaper. It's the fact that the parts that they actually make the console with get cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. I mean, I know that. But what I'm saying today, though, is that we went out and bought this, just imagine if they would take Microsoft, take their resources, really. Because they said Microsoft 2 years that they're going to, I don't know what they got coming out. I don't even think Microsoft making any more exclusives. We got, I don't know what they're going to announce, that maybe some new arcade games or something. But I want them to take their resources and focus on the Xbox One. I want them to wow the fuck out of me. I want this to be a new experience.
Microsoft is big enough that they can do for both, man. I'm not gonna say that, man, because the money is too green on the 360 side for them just to cut that.
Think about it like this, though. All right, think about it like this. Now, I think from my heart that you speaking more or less for your friends and what they doing. No.
I'm thinking for. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. I just want you to listen at me.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a scenario now.
Okay.
You telling me you got a block where it's 100 motherfuckers over there making good money. You know what I'm saying? 100 motherfuckers making good money.
Okay.
But you gonna stop business over there because you got a new block that got 5 people over there who making good money.
You know what? I look at it like this, though. Have you seen the Xbox 360 sales every month? That's whoever don't have an Xbox 360 by now, I'm just being real.
They're not gonna go out. No, I know that.
Listen.
Go ahead.
You look at the sales.
No.
It's all about sales. The 360 is not selling they're not selling a lot of hardware anymore.
That's not where they make their money. That's the 360 got. It got its installed base already there. Oh, go ahead.
Listen, look at it like this. Look at the sales of hardware every month. You know what I mean? They're not selling that many 360s anymore.
How much software are they selling?
What games are coming out? No, I'm just being.
That's the question. See, this is your argument. It's not in hardware, next gen. You always say the money is made in software.
I understand that, but this not Microsoft. That's not Microsoft. That's third party. And like I said, until you can't, they can't be held back. Like I said, just being real with you, the Xbox 360 or the PS3 can't do a game like give me one that just came out. Shit.
Shoot, they can't do a good Watch Dogs. To be honest with you, know what I'm saying? They can't do a Rise. You can't do a Rise on those old systems. You know what I'm
look at the new Batman. You know what I mean?
Hey, Batman. That's perfect.
Okay,
Batman.
Now, bro. Now, listen. Aren't you happy? See stuff like that. These people. I'm saying like the animals or something. Like the people that own the 360, they see those games, they see those graphics, they know that can't be done on their console. To not enough memory, you know what I mean? So they gonna want to go out and experience.
And no, and that's what I'm saying. Let the games and the features speak for themselves. Don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't.
But you said I'm just telling you as far as the boy. I don't need. End of the day, ain't like you can't talk to them. You can text them. But like I said, as far as voice chat, we would never be able to voice. It nothing to do with the chat. We're doing Wi-Fi direct to communicate. The Xbox 360 can't do Wi-Fi direct at all. So
hey, make it happen, Microsoft. Make it happen, Microsoft. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Make it happen. Listen, me and my homeboys. Hey, Nxtgen, hold on now. Hold on, goddamn it. Me and my homeboys, my crew who I play my Madden with, you know what I'm saying? Because if everybody notice, I be on Madden a lot. I haven't really been gaming lately, but Madden isn't really like gaming. These dudes I've been dealing with for the past damn near 7 years. Hold on. But we already, everybody who I deal with on Madden, we already done made the commitment that we not getting another Madden for the old gen. You get what I'm saying? We all done went out and then got our Xbox One. You feel me? So just like we did that, we said we gonna finish off this year on Madden. And mind you, all of us got Madden on the Xbox One, but we still continue playing our Madden on the 360. You get what I'm saying? And we said we're gonna finish that out. You get what I'm saying?
But you understand what you said when you said for yourself, selected games and the features speak for themselves. Wi-Fi Direct is a feature that speaks. They didn't even scratch the surface of what can be done with Wi-Fi Direct.
Exactly. Hold on. Matter of fact, I think I'm reading an article on that shit, man. And they were like, man, putting TVs on tablets and all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Using Wi-Fi Direct to tablets and smartphones. I'm like, oh, yeah, they could do that type of stuff.
Like stuff like that, the Xbox 360, like, I don't know. I read, listen, I don't want to say something that's ass back, but I know a lot of the stuff, like I said, the Xbox 360 can't do. You know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is. It's outdated hardware. You know, fuck it. You know, it is what it is. Like, we're using Skype. Like I said, I think we're using, Skype or whatever the fuck to communicate, and all that shit and stuff. Like, you don't have that on the 360. Yep. Now, with that being said, again, though, you want to give them something, again, to make them want to let the game speak for themselves. Now, once these all these developers, these companies start using Unreal Engine 4 and just that, the Snowdrop engine and stuff, that can't be done. You can't, the technology has to move forward, though. We can't stay stuck in the past. I'm not saying the 360 and the PS3 have a huge library of games. Now, they quite sure some stuff that they didn't go out and buy. There's a lot of games there. You know what I mean? But, like I said, we can't hold the industry back. You got the Snowdrop engine. You get all these goddamn different engines and stuff that can't be done in previous gen. So they got to. You know what I mean?
But when we talking about the end, we're not talking. I'm not talking about like have EA. See, EA and whatever in the third part is what they want to do. I'm talking about in-house. I'm talking about in-house support. You know what I'm saying? In-house is in-house.
But no, you do realize that what made the Xbox right now, they're what made them, not saying they made them so great, but what gave them the leg up on Sony is they say, hey, this generation is over. Let's take some of our IP that was coming out for the 360, chop them up and put them on the Xbox One. And you weren't happy about that. We got Killer Instinct on the Xbox One. I would rather have Killer Instinct on my Xbox One than my 360. I would rather have Rise on my Xbox One than my 360. I would rather have Forza 5 on my Xbox One. You too, though.
Yeah. No. I agree with you. Like Sony trying to do the same thing. Like Last of Us. So, we already knew Last of Us should have came to the PS4. You get what I'm saying?
No, hear what I'm saying. Let me put the spin on it.
Go ahead.
Put the spin on it. Here's the cool world right here. So, like, in the day, now, this is a business. So, if you put Forza 5 on the Xbox One and Forza 5 on the 360, there's no reason to buy Xbox One.
Yeah, that's true. No, see, I'm not saying don't have Xbox One exclusive. You get what I'm saying? Xbox One, look, Quantum Break. You know you can't do a Quantum Break on the 360. You get what I'm saying? They got their games.
But you listen, once again, you got to realize this too. The Xbox brand, even though they're worth $24 billion, they don't have Microsoft Windows money. That's what I'm saying. They can't really. I'm not saying that they can't support both. They like I said, they said they're going to stop. We're going to support it for 2 years. This showstopper right here. So they're going to support it.
Yeah, he was hitting me up.
They said we're going to wrap this up. That's what I'm going to but we say support it for 2 years. But at the end of the day, like I said, it is what it is. We can't, like you said, fuck it. We're going to agree to disagree. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit and turn this site down. We argue sometimes behind the scenes. Sometimes we agree to disagree. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Yeah, man. I definitely hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I said a little something different for the people.
Something different, like I said. I'm about to throw mine on. We're going to throw it. No matter where you watch it, I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, like I said, I may be doing something. I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch. I got something, special I'm going to do for you guys on my channel. I'm doing this not because I have to, not because I was bullied to, because something I want to. I'm a very prideful person. I swallow my blood before I swallow my pride. Just know this, that I've been proving motherfuckers wrong since I came to YouTube. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. Like, you know what I mean? All you know about me is what you know from me, what I tell them. You know what I mean? This whole, this PC shit, you know what I mean? This shit then took another, like, you went calling me a child molester. Like, you motherfuckers don't know my financial situation. You know what I mean? You know what I got. The same motherfuckers that talk shit and pop shit, they just said the same shit about my first break. I didn't own that. The only difference is you motherfuckers didn't hear about it so much because my channel wasn't as big. You know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Nxtgen720, man. You know what I mean?
This your boy John Doe. Hold on. This your boy John Doe, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's my boy Next Gen, and we out. Later, people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.